Could one policy change make your retirement 30% more expensive? That's exactly what some retirees are starting to fear. And it all starts with a simple vacation. I'll tell you what happened to Rick and Susan, a retired couple from Sarasota, Florida. They had a dream: explore Europe, sip wine in Tuscany, visit their grandkids in Colorado. But that dream just got a lot more expensive because of tariffs. Now we're going to break down exactly what President Trump's proposed trade policies mean for travel, retirement budgets, and what many savvy retirees are doing right now to protect themselves, including why Rick and Susan moved $678,400 into a gold IRA. But first, what's going on? Recently, President Trump signaled that if re-elected, he'll impose new tariffs on imports from China and potentially other countries. That might sound like distant political talk, but for American retirees, it could hit you right in the wallet. Let's break it down. Tariffs drive up prices, not just on TVs or phones, but on airfare, car rentals, medications, and even hotel shampoo. Airlines and travel companies, already facing inflation, often pass these costs straight to customers. And with supply chains still fragile post-COVID, more tariffs could mean another wave of price hikes. In other words, that $4,000 Europe trip could jump to $500 to $200 overnight. Your monthly medication costs? Up 15%. Your next car or RV upgrade? Add a few grand. And that's before we talk about the dollar weakening under debt pressure, or inflation quietly eating away at your savings every single month. Now back to Rick and Susan. When they saw how fast prices were rising and how unstable things were looking, they didn't panic. They got smart. They'd saved their whole lives. Rick worked in aerospace. Susan was a school administrator, conservative, thoughtful planners. But when the Fed hinted at more rate cuts and inflation stayed sticky, they started asking, what happens if the dollar loses more value over the next 5 years? They didn't want to risk their nest egg getting wiped out by inflation or a stock market correction, especially not now. So they made a decision. They rolled over $678,400 from their 401k into a self-directed gold IRA. Why? Because gold holds its value, even when the dollar doesn't. It's immune to political shifts, doesn't crash when interest rates get slashed, and it's been a trusted store of value for 5,000 years. And here's the thing, they didn't move all their money, just a portion, enough to protect their lifestyle and their legacy. Now, they still travel, but with confidence. They're not worried about whether tariffs go up or if inflation keeps climbing. Their gold IRA gives them peace of mind and the freedom to enjoy retirement without fear. If you've been watching the news lately and wondering, what's next? You're not alone. But you don't have to wait until things get worse. Now is the time to take control, while you still have options. Learn how a gold IRA can protect your retirement from inflation, instability, and yes, even new tariffs. Because your golden years should be golden, not filled with financial stress. Tap the link below, get your free gold IRA guide, and see if it's right for you. Retire smarter, sleep better, and protect what you've worked your whole life to build.